Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman. Before we get going with today's video, I know a lot of you could use a little extra income right now. So if you'd like, in the video description below, we have a link where you can click to sign up for Instacart. If you need some extra money, that's a great way to earn some right now. Check it out in the video description below. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm Jacob Letman. This is the Rideshare Hub. Welcome back. I don't know what I was doing. Stuff and things, but I'm ready to talk. No, I'm not. Now I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk about an important topic that has to do with everything that's going on with Uber and the sickness that has swept the United States and much of the world by storm. And I want to talk with you guys about, is Uber doing enough for their drivers? Are they doing enough in general? But are they doing enough for you, for me, for their drivers? Well, let's get into this. So, as some of you, or maybe all of you know, that originally when this started happening in the United States, they implemented a 14-day sick pay program to help out drivers that had been, and at first, it was for drivers that had been diagnosed, and because I can't actually say in this video the sickness that I'm talking about, we're just going to call it the sickness, all right? So drivers that have been diagnosed with the sickness were able to submit their information that they have been diagnosed and were instructed by a healthcare professional to stay indoors. And if they did so, they were eligible for to receive sick day for up to 14 days. And they came under a lot of scrutiny for the fact that you actually had to be diagnosed and have a doctor's note in order to qualify. Now, as soon as you submitted that information, your account was put on hold, and I don't know, actually. I'm not really sure if that was just for the 14 days or if people did that and then they were taking those holds off their account or not. I'm not in touch with that. So you guys can let me know if you have insight on that. But I know that some drivers were able to qualify for that. Now, the thing about driving rideshare, as we know, is that it is a high-risk profession in the sense that we don't have 6 feet of space. We're sharing the same air. We're close to, so it's a close contact job, basically, right? We touch the same surfaces, breathe the same air, so I would consider it a high-risk profession. So Uber came under a lot of scrutiny for the fact that their sick pay program that went through April 9th only included people that had been diagnosed with the sickness. So they came out April 10th with a new policy for their sick pay program. And I was just I was on their website, reading through their blog. They're talking about everything that's going on with the sickness and what they're doing to help. And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit irritated. And here's why. Because at the very top of everything that's laid out, they talk about all the great things that they're doing. They're donating 10 million free rides and deliveries of food. They're feeding first responders for free. They're helping to support local restaurants by offering free delivery charges with Uber Eats. Uber Freight is making, I guess, no profit on deliveries. And so they really are highlighting all of these things and the wonderful work that they're doing. And then below that, it's like what we're doing for you, the drivers, which what really ticks me off about this is the fact that we are the ones that they wouldn't make any money if it wasn't for us, our vehicles out here giving rides. There would be no them. It's because of us. And so I really feel like I'll go over this new policy with you for the sick pay. And you guys draw your own conclusions. Jump down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about it. And I know these are unprecedented times, so maybe I'm being a little unfair. But honestly, I don't think so. I think that we fund everything that is Uber. us, the drivers. There is no them without us. Don't forget that. And then this comes up, right? And I really think they should be doing something for every single person that's driven with them. I don't know what that would be, but something financially to really assist us, not giving us free hand sanitizer. That doesn't do jack. Anyway, I digress. So let's talk about this new program because more importantly than me ranting about how I don't think it's doing enough for people is the fact that it can help more people. So if you're not aware of this, listen up. Uber has implemented a new sick pay program, and it is designed to expand for drivers. And I know I'm talking about the United States right now. It's also look in your country if you're not in the United States because it might apply to you, and hopefully it does. But the deal is this. So now you're able to apply for sick pay starting April 10th as part of their new sick pay program. And instead of you have to be diagnosed with documentation from a healthcare professional that you indeed do have the sickness, now if you still need healthcare documentation, so doctor's note basically saying that you either have it or you have been told to self-quarantine because you're a high-risk person, because your immune system's weak, you have lung problems, whatever it may be. As long as you get a doctor's note that says you should stay home and you should stay away from people through this, you can submit that now to Uber on their website. You just go to uber.com and you'll be able to find right at the top resources for the sickness. Click on that and you'll be able to find the application. So then you submit that. Now, just a heads up, when you do submit, your account is going to be put on hold right away, because if you are indeed at risk or sick, they don't want you out driving. And then, which fair enough, but I would be interested to know how that is then lifted afterward. So here's the deal. At first, they didn't have a maximum amount that drivers could make for the sick pay. They have their own calculator, and I forget the original calculation that they did to deem how much you would make or determine how much you would make for sick pay leave. But here's how they're doing it now. So, so you submit, you're a high-risk person, you shouldn't be driving, or you are sick and you have to self-quarantine. They're going to take the average weekly earnings over the 3 months before your application. So for whenever you submit that application, the 3 months before, they're going to take the average weekly earnings, which really, honestly, that can either work out for you or it could totally screw a lot of people, right? It could go either way. I think they should just take your average earnings over the time span that I don't know. I don't really know what the best system is, but I just know this is going to help some people and it's going to hurt some people. But that aside, honestly, it doesn't even matter because here's the deal. They now have a maximum amount that you can make, or that they will give you as part of the sick pay leave, and they put 3 cities. It's going to be determined on what city you drive in because it's based on rates for that area. And so anyway, there's a cap. And that cap is this. For 14 days. You ready? For LA, $459. For Columbus, Ohio, $244. For Rio Grande Valley, Texas, hey, how you doing? I don't know, that's probably a terrible Texas accent. $136. What? $459 LA, $244 Columbus, Ohio, $136. Now that's what you get for 14 days. And you get deactivated. I think that's terrible. Do you guys think that's terrible? That's not going to do anything. I mean, it's something, but that's not a lot. Especially if this is your primary job. Driving rideshare? Are you kidding me? What? So I think it's crap. Personally, I think it's crap. I think it's total crap. I mean, so basically what they said is that, yes, we agree, we will expand this to include more people, but we're going to max it out, and now you can only make so much money. So that's where that's at, you guys. I don't know. I feel like maybe you could even still make that much money driving with the ride demand so low. So I don't know. But if you are someone that's highly susceptible and you are someone that's sick, obviously do this and get the assistance because you should be staying in anyway. I just wanted to bring it up so we could have a discussion. Jump into the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. But yeah, what the heck. Now, that aside, one other thing that I should let you guys know. In the app, the Uber app, there is a new Work Hub tab that you can click on that's supposed to give you resources in your area to help you find other work if you need it, including like Uber Eats or other companies that are looking for work. So if you do need money right now, check that out, Work Hub tab in the app. And that's what I got for you guys. But I'm curious to know your thoughts and feedback. Do you think, let me throw it to you guys, do you think that Uber is doing enough for their drivers? Simple as that. Get at me, comment section below. I'm Jacob Letman. This is the Rideshare Hub. Until the next time, you guys, stay safe out there.